Hello and welcome to Let's Go Fright Seeing. I'm Taylor, and it's always spooky season here. I have seen many of my spooky friends on this app say that Bambi The Reckoning made them cry, and I was like, I am not going to cry about the scary Bambi movie. Who do I think I am, Chandler Bing?
Didn't cry when Bambi's mother died?
Yes, it was very sad when the guy stopped drawing the deer.
Of course I cried at the scary Bambi movie. Bambi The Reckoning is a wild ride from start to finish. This is the first movie that I've watched in the Twisted Childhood universe, and now I think I have to go full send down the rabbit hole and watch all of them. I am always a big fan of an indie horror creature feature, and Bambi The Reckoning has a lot of wins. This movie follows a boy and his mom as they make their way to his grandmother's house. Through the woods they go when their taxi hits what looks like a deer that had a baby with the creature from The Ritual, which is a compliment, a huge compliment. That creature design is one of my favorites of all time. This movie is interesting because it kind of feels like a folktale slasher where the deer is the slasher. You know what I mean? The deer wreaks havoc on a group of people as we watch. Maybe sometimes you're on the deer's side. Maybe some of them deserved it. You decide. Overall, I really like this movie. I'm glad I gave this franchise a chance, and I'm interested to see how the other Twisted Childhood universe movies hold up. It's always so fun to discover and to dive into a franchise when there's already multiple movies to watch. Love that for me. Ed and Lorraine are back again being the cutest couple and kicking demon ass in the Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It. I'm officially all caught up on the Conjuring series, and I cannot wait for the final one coming out. They're my favorite people. In The Devil Made Me Do It, we meet the Glatzel family, whose youngest child, David, is going full boneless pretzel because he's being possessed by a demon. During a very intense exorcism, David's older sister's boyfriend, Arnie, begs the demon to take him instead. Yikes, don't do that! When Arnie eventually flips out and murders a man, he claims it was because the demon transferred from David into him and he had no control. From there, we see Ed and Lorraine go deep into an investigation that is bigger than they could have ever imagined. I think I liked this one more than the second Conjuring, but not as much as the first. It's really solid, it's very spooky, the acting is great as always, and it's fun because we get to see more of Lorraine's skills as a medium and get to know more background lore on our favorite demon hunting couple. I am so late to the party on this franchise, but I'm so happy to be here because it is phenomenal. I want to know which is your favorite film in the Conjuring universe, including The Nun, Annabelle, all of the things. Grab your bonnets and turn on those subtitles for this insane folklore horror, The Witch 2015. I'll be very honest, this one didn't hit for me quite the way I hoped it would, but I still really liked it. Anya Taylor-Joy is absolutely brilliant as Thomasin, the teenage daughter of a couple who seemed determined to ruin their kids' lives, because it was 1630 and religious psychosis was running wild. The movie kicks off with Thomasin's baby brother disappearing while she was supposed to be watching him and devolves into a finger-pointing witch accusation nightmare while she tries desperately to cling to reality while her parents lose their goddamn minds because her awful little twin siblings keep accusing her of doing witchcraft with the family goat. This movie is spooky and interesting and brings me one of my all-time favorite lines, "Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?" You know what? Hell yeah, I wouldst. I know for a lot of people this is one of their favorite horror movies. I would love to know your opinions on this. Also, fuck those twins. I think I liked Annabelle Creation better than the original. Is that a hot take? In Annabelle Creation, we get to learn more about the origins of our favorite freaky little doll. This movie takes place in a secluded farmhouse with fields as far as the eye can see. The house belongs to a doll maker and his wife, and a few years after their daughter passed away, the couple opened their home to a nun and a group of girls from an orphanage. Things are going fine, except that it seems like maybe one of the dolls this man made is being possessed by the spirit of his late daughter, or is it? This movie is tense and spooky and has an ending twist that was so fun to watch. Consider me a Fanabelle. I cannot wait to watch the third one, Annabelle Comes Home. I love this storyline within the Conjuring universe. It works for me. Is it a hot take that I think the Annabelle movies get better and better as they go? Annabelle Comes Home was so fun. My favorite of the Annabelle movies and one of my favorites in the Conjuring franchise overall. Obviously, I loved it because we get to see more of my favorite couple, Ed and Lorraine Warren, and this movie gives us a deeper look into some of the other items in their haunted collection, and I really liked that a lot. Annabelle Comes Home follows the Warrens' daughter Judy and her babysitter Mary Ellen, who expect to be in for a night of treats and board games while the parents are away. But when Mary Ellen's bestie, Daniela, comes over, things get absolutely batshit insane because Daniela is a nosy bitch who breaks the #1 rule and goes into the locked room housing all of the demonic shit. This makes for an absolutely horrific night for the girls, but a very fun night for us as the audience as we learn more about these haunted objects and see these girls battle it out to survive the night. I loved everything about this movie. Also, is Annabelle done? I need 3 more movies at least. A father and son coroner team perform an autopsy on a mysterious woman and everything goes bananas. This movie was just ridiculous enough and a fun, spooky ride. In the Autopsy of Jane Doe, Tommy and Austin go through the steps of performing an autopsy on an unidentified woman, but as they do their work, they discover that the outside of the body is not reflecting what's going on inside the body. From charred lungs to ritualistic markings on the inside of her skin and many other ailments, the outside of her body is in perfect condition. As the evening goes on, things get more and more unhinged. This is a fun popcorn thriller horror, great for a little spooky season movie night.